Hi all, welcome to my channel Rajasekar Data Engineering. So in my channel we are discussing a few Oracle based interview questions and PySpark interview questions. So on this basis, okay, today what we are going to discuss is, okay, this is one of the interesting Oracle SQL based interview questions which is asked the company called Cognizant. Okay, so the question is uh, the employee who earned more than their manager, that we need to find from the same result set. Okay, so sometimes during the interview, the interviewer may ask only the questions. Many of the interviewers they may give some data also, but in this interview, okay, they have given the data. So we'll create the data first, and we will see the data, and we'll try to understand the question. Okay, so let me create the table first, and then let me insert few records. Okay, now the records is been inserted. Now we'll see the data first. Okay, see, this is the data. Okay, so now the question is, okay, we need to find which employees earned more than their manager. Okay, in this table we have 4 columns: employee ID, name, the employee salary, as well as the manager ID. Okay, so in the same table only we have records for the manager as well as for the employee also. Just for an example, if we see here, employee ID 1 is also one of the employee, he does not have the managers. But if you come to the employee ID 2, for employee ID 2, employee ID 1 is the manager. So in this table only we have the manager information as well as the employee information also. So from this data we need to find which employee is more than getting more than their manager. Okay, now usually whenever the interviewer asks the questions directly, I don't write any SQL. Okay, so first I used to see the data, and then I try to understand the question, and then I will think how we can give a solution for this. Okay, let me explain, okay, how I'm going to give a solution for this. Okay, so this is the data, the same data I have in Excel. Okay, now, okay, to give a solution for this, okay, we have these 4 columns. Okay, in our SQL result, first we need to bring this manager salary so that we can filter easily. Okay, if you see here for employee ID 1, there is no manager salary, so no need to get the salary for him. But if we see here employee ID 2, employee ID 1 is the manager, so we need to get this employee ID 1 salary. So for him also it's the same manager, for him also it's the same manager. But for employee ID 4, employee ID 2 is the manager. Employee ID 2 salary is this. Okay, so this is one example. Now we brought this manager salary into our SQL result. Next we need to apply a filter which employee is getting more than the manager. If you see here, employee ID 2 is getting less than the manager, so he is not applicable. But if we come to employee ID 3, he is getting more than the employee salary, so his result should come. So it should show in our SQL result. So here we can apply the filter. Now we find it how we can write a SQL for this. Okay, which means which way we can achieve, we can give a solution. Okay, now we have to write a SQL accordingly. Okay, so now we have only one table. Okay, in this table only we have a manager information as well as the employee information. Okay, both is there. So if we need to get the records from the same record set or from the same table, definitely we have to use a self join only. Okay, so now we'll write a SQL, we'll apply a self join. Okay, so let me create, for first table I'll put the alias name is employee. Okay, the same table I'm going to use for the getting the manager's record also. Okay, now here see, the same table I have used twice. One is for employee, another one is for manager. That is called the self join. So in this only we have to apply the join. So what join? So for this employee ID is the manager. Okay. From this employee table, the manager ID is supposed to match with the manager table employee ID. So that's why here I put the employee table manager ID is supposed to be matched with the manager table employee ID. Right. So let me get few columns only. From the employee table, I will try to get employee ID, employee name, emp dot salary. I'll put alias name as emp salary. Okay. Then I will put manager ID from the employee table. Then from the manager table, I will get the manager salary. So I will put manager salary. Okay. Okay. Now see here, employee ID 1 is gone because that employee ID 1 does not have the manager ID. So here we use self join, which means here we use that inner join. So it's supposed to be matched with the manager table. So the employee ID 1 does not have the manager ID. So that's why it's not giving the result. It's not coming in the result. But if you see here, for remaining employees, we got each manager salary. Okay, see for employee 2, his salary is 40,000, but his manager salary is 50,000. Now, employee 3 manager, employee salary is 60,000, but his manager salary is 50,000. So his result should come in our SQL result. Now we can apply the filter here. How? The same way, in the employee salary supposed to be greater than the manager salary. That's all. If we apply this filter, we'll get it. See the result. The employee ID 3 is getting more than the manager salary. So like this, in our SQL result, totally we have 5 records. Okay. So this is the way. First we need to think about the question, and we need to see the data, and we need to think how we can give a solution. If we get the clarity completely, then only we have to write a SQL. Until unless we need to think, we have to take little bit time. But if we keep on practice these kind of interview questions, then only we can answer. At least we can think properly during the interview, and we can answer. We can answer exactly. So I have posted many interview-based questions in my channel. So please follow my channel and see my all the interview-based questions. Hope that will be helpful more for the interview preparation. If you all like my video or in this video, just you hit a like button, and you put your comments, because this is my ideology. This is the way I used to write a SQL. If you have different thoughts, you can convey into my comment box, or else you can paste your queries also into our comment box. If you like the video, please subscribe and follow me accordingly. Yeah, once again, thank you all.